Hi everyone, I'm Hena Jaffrey, Senior Manager for Marketing and Communications at ASME India office, and welcome to the Season 1 of Charcha Unfiltered, where we do real conversations with young students and early career engineers stepping into the field of mechanical engineering. I'm joined by my colleague, Mr. Mirza Ahmed Beg, who is the Sections Coordinator at ASME India office. I'm also joined by a very special guest, Ms. Benita Shirley. She is the student chair at the Reva University, Bengaluru.
Thank you so much for having me.
We are an IT-driven nation. We are a service-providing nation. It takes a lot of, I would say, guts to do what you're doing. We want to understand why did you choose this and what encouraged you to choose mechanical engineering?
It is very true that we are in a IT-driven sector, especially in Bangalore. For me, designing is something that I am truly interested in. So to see products come to life, that's something I enjoyed seeing. I think that's what drove me to choose mechanical as my core branch.
Mechanical engineering has always been considered a core branch. But Benita, what does that really mean in 2025?
I'd say mechanical engineering should be at the heart of invention. With an AI-driven world, I think it's more important for us to focus on robotics. It's not only about machines, but it's more than that. It's about how we integrate automation and AI into our machines.
How does it really feel to lead the first time student section? Not just lead it as a women engineer, but also do one of the biggest mechanical engineering events in India, the EFX India 2025.
It was a wonderful experience. It was something that I enjoyed, and it is a very core memory and integral part of my engineering journey. To have all those late night sessions to the last minute changes and me running around the entire campus, it was pretty exciting.
Is there anything that in particular that excites you still about the EFX India?
Just the fact that I had over 60 plus people under me, and that all happened in the span of, I'd say, 2-3 months, and the entire planning come into execution was amazing.
Mechanical engineering is a heavily male-dominated industry. What, in your opinion, is the space for women mechanical engineers today, and where do you see yourself actually in the next 5 years?
It's exciting. Initially, it wasn't, but then breaking stereotypes is kind of my thing at this point. So it was fun. I had to work twice as hard to prove myself to be worthy of the position that I am in. That is something that we need to work past, but I think that was something that drove me to be the person that I am instead of just holding me back. After EFX India 2025, the fact that I'm being recognized as the female chair and all of that, it gives me a kind of joy, and it drives me, honestly, to be more than what I am right now. And I think that's all there is to it, to be more than what we are, be it any gender. For me personally, I do see myself growing more in terms of leadership and with ASME as well.
Career paths today aren't linear. How are you thinking about your future as a woman, as an engineer, a leader perhaps with ASME?
I think I'm embracing the non-linear journey, something that gives you an opportunity to learn more about yourself instead of like having the traditional set out engineering. And I mean, as a woman, that's not even an option at this point. But I think we're growing, and I'm getting there.
Do you feel ASME through events and mentorship helps make it easier for women to find their voice in a field that is actually male dominated?
Absolutely. I mean, it definitely laid a platform for me to lead as a woman chair at Reva University, and ASME gave me the platform to just put out my leadership skills out there. So that's something that I would carry on. And with the recent Women in Engineering interest group, I think that's something that we would see a long way going forward.
Mechanical engineers literally build the world, from energy, mobility to infrastructure. What do you think our responsibility as mechanical engineers is today?
I'd say in all of those sectors, it's important to design with intent in terms of environmentally conscious designs and to follow the SDGs, right? As engineers, it's important for us to keep in mind that we are not only contributing to what there is now, but the future as well. So it's important for us to have that mindset.
I'll just go on to the next segment, which is the last segment of Charcha Unfiltered. It's the rapid fire session. What is it that has changed after EFX India 2025 at Reva with people perceiving Benita?
They've been addressing me as President Ma'am. which is kind of awkward, but yeah, it gives a nice feeling. It's something that branded me at Reva.
CAD or CAE?
CAD.
What's your power song before a big presentation?
I think it's Unstoppable God by Sanctus Ria.
What are the innovations you're passionate and excited about in product design?
I'd say sustainable materials. Biomaterial is something degradable. Biodegradable is something that catches my eye.
In the next 5 years, where do I see Miss President Ma'am headed to?
Definitely at the intersection of product design and sustainability, either working in a product development team or having a startup of my own.
Most annoying stereotype you've ever faced as a Mechie?
I think that is that women are not good with machines.
Best memory of AFX India?
One particular moment would be the closing. It was very surreal to watch my entire team on stage and so excited. It was a very proud moment.
Best advice you've ever got as an ECE?
The advice that I received yesterday about how you brand yourself. If they have a problem, you should be so good at your niche that they look to you for advice.
First word that comes to your mind when you hear engineering, just one word.
Possibility.
ASME in one word.
Empowering.
The thing you wish somebody told you in the first year of engineering.
It's okay to not have it figured out.
Thank you so much, Benita. I think as much empowering this session would happen for you, so it has been for us, both Mirza and myself. Thank you so much again for joining us in this session of Charcha Unfiltered. See you next time.